down Caves of Koilos. There we go. Nice. We like that one. Very nice. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. We are running Orzhov tokens, Jay's special Orzhov Gain and Drain tokens with the Rotten Mouth King on there, and Veto. Yeah, we got a surprise vampire hit in here too. A lot of fun interaction with this one. I think you're really gonna like it. A lot of cool things, a lot of new stuff, a lot of old stuff, and of course our old buddy Veto with sacrifice plays out to the Rotten Mouth. Yes, you're gonna really like this one. So before we get down to this one though, before we get to the shakedown breakdown, I need you to do something for me, which is of course tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, whoa, that was hard to get out, subscribe button, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe. Yes, you will. What is the like and subscribe? Well, of course, that's a YouTube werewolf who will attack you. There he is right there. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for a live stream goodness. We would love to have you there at our live streams on Twitch, or hit that bell and we'll go live on YouTube. Either way, there's two ways to watch J Villain live. Either one. You can check out our Discord community with our latest news and information. That's where our community lives. Post your decks, ask questions, share things, post memes, whatever you want. It's on our Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this one, go right down to the description and check out the AetherHub. So what are we talking about when we talk about tokens? All right, well, token spam is going to be an interesting combination here, and we're going to use some of the new BLOOMBURROW stuff with a few old combos. First things first, removal. It is necessary in this day and age. For your aggro decks, we have cut down 1 black, destroy creature, power toughness 5 or less. Yeah, it's really necessary to really rip it out to stop those aggro decks. I'm also going to go with destroy evil, because people love to run enchantments right now, especially our temporary lockdown, which is very useful. For us, we want to get rid of that. And of course, a bitter triumph. I'm not worried about losing life. I am going to be gaining life with this one, and I have a little bit of resurrection, so I'm not worried about discarding a card either. That's why I'm fine with bitter triumph. You're saying to yourself, Jay, how come not get lost? Yeah, get lost is fine too. You certainly could do get lost, especially if you combine it with Campbell's. That's not a Kambal, I guess, Kambal. That's not a bad combination play either. So before you even start typing fast at me, get lost is fine as well. Greedy Freebooter. I know it's been a while since I played the Greedy Freebooter. He's been a joke on my channel for a little bit because I love this guy. But we are creating a token, and he is great sacrifice fodder, so we want to get him right in there. When we do 1 black, 1/1, when a Greedy Freebooter dies, scry 1 and create a treasure token. Really useful for ramp, sacrifice, scry, all that good stuff right there. Now here comes an interesting combination play that I'm surprised more people haven't done. Skrelv's Hive, and I want to talk about in conjunction with Lunar Convocation here. Both generate tokens, both require life loss. Skrelv's Hive is 1 white and 1, an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life and create a colorless Phyrexian Might artifact creature token with toxic 1. This creature can't block. Corrupted, as long as your opponent has 3 or more poison counters, the tokens, creatures you come with toxic, have lifelink, which is extremely useful. That dovetails very nicely into Lunar Convocation, because 1 black and 1 white at the beginning of your end step, if you gained life this turn, each opponent loses 1 life, which can be very useful. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain life and lost life, create a 1/1 black flying bat token. So if you've gained life and gained and lost, you gain a bat. So you could technically, if you're gaining life each turn by playing Skrelvs and then losing life with Skrelvs, then you're going to Lunar Convoke and gain and lose and put a bat out on the board right there. So they actually really go quite well into each other. They have a lot of synergy. Now, people are going to be saying, why not Case of the Uneaten Feast? Well, you certainly can. You can swap out Case of the Uneaten. You can put it on early on. I'm going to put it in the sideboard here. The reason I didn't really do it, I'm kind of tired of playing it. I've played it in so many decks. I'm kind of trying to limit how many times I repeat myself here and try to do a little bit more spicy, but it certainly would be a good combo play in case you want to go a little bit more spicier, do the Case of the Uneaten. But I think Skrelv's Hive and Lunar Convocation is such an interesting combination to play in tandem with each other. I think there's something to see there. Next, we're going to talk about some vampires and some other people. Preacher of the Schism, great. 1 black and 2. He is just a solid black card. First of all, he's immune to cut down because he's a 2/4. He's a vampire cleric, death touch. Whenever Preacher of the Schism attacks the player with the most life or tied for the most life, create a 1/1 vampire creature token with lifelink. So he generates tokens if we have... if we're attacking the most life guy. If we're the most life guy, we draw a card and we lose 1 life. Again, losing life feeds into Lunar Convocation. And if we are generating a 1/1 token with lifelink, that eventually leads into gaining life. So you can get this kind of combination. Preacher of the Schism feeds really well back into Lunar Convocation. Now, the backbone of this deck is going to be Campbell, Profiteering Mayor. This guy is the token spam king right here. 1 black, 1 white, and 1 2/4 legendary human advisor. When 1 or more tokens your opponent's control enters, for each of them, create a tap token that's a copy. This only triggers once each turn. I have used this to great effect multiple times. So if you ever get a token from an opponent, if they generate a token, you get a copy. This is why I'm not too worried about Get Lost being what it is, because if they get map tokens, we actually get map tokens in return when we do it. So if people are playing tokens, if they're making tokens of things, either treasure or creatures, it actually kind of benefits us that they do that. He is a really good answer to the token decks out there right now, like the Boros tokens. You're talking about those Boros factory token spams. He counters those really well because every time that they put down, one of their factories puts out a token, we get one too, which is crazy good. So he's very, very useful in creating tokens. And don't forget this, when 1 or more tokens enters, each opponent loses life and you gain a life. This has great synergy with Skrelv's Hive. He comes in, we gain a life and lose a life. If we've gained a life to lost a life, we get to create a bat. And then when we create a bat, guess what? We gain a life and lose a life again, and then they lose a life because they gained a life. Are you following all that life and gain right there? Skrelv, Campbell, Lunar Conviction, very good combos. I'm throwing in a Tessa Opulent Oligarch. Maybe you don't need that many, but I actually like her and I've never played with her before, and she's another great death toucher right here. 1 black, 1 white, and 1 2/3 death touch human advisor. At the beginning of your end step, investigate for each opponent who lost life this turn. So you will be creating 2 clue tokens. If both people have lost life. So if you've lost life in your opponent, you get 2. Whenever a clue token is put onto the graveyard from the battlefield, create a 1/1 white and black spirit token with flying. So whenever you sacrifice those clue tokens you've made, you get to create flying white spirit tokens. And whenever you do that, guess what? Gain a life, lose a life, and that'll trigger Lunar Convocation, etc., and so forth. So she's a fun one to throw in. 2 Baron Bertram Greywaters. If we're going to do vampires, we might as well vampire it up, right? 1 black, 1 white, and 2 3/4 Vampire Noble. Whenever 1 or more tokens enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 black Vampire Rogue with lifelink. This ability only triggers once each turn. Then, of course, we can sacrifice another creature token or artifact and draw a card. Not bad. I don't think you need him. He's not essential. He's only an uncommon. I think you need Campbell more. You could get away with not having him, but he is useful to activate even more token goodness as we go along, and he gives you that card draw sacrifice. Now, the one that I really want to talk about here is the one guy that doesn't get played as much as his old counterpart. I love Vito. What's useful about Vito, I'm going to show you how to use him really effectively in this. 1 black, 1 white, and 2 4/4 flying Vampire Demon. He is the sacrifice man. Whenever you sacrifice another permanent, you gain 2 life. It's the second ability that's reserved. If it's the second time, each opponent loses 2. If it's the third time, 4/3 white and black vampire creature token with flying you create. Why do I want him in here? Well, it's hard to sacrifice all of those creatures at once. It usually costs a lot of mana. But what if sacrificing creatures made mana cheaper? I want to pair him with the Rottenmouth Viper right here, the Rottenmouth King. 1 black and 5 6/6. As an additional cost to this spell, your opponent sacrifices any number of non-land permanents. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each permanent sacrificed this way. So now you're talking about all these tokens, feed them to the snake. That way, if we sacrifice 3 permanents while casting Rottenmouth, making Rottenmouth effectively that much cheaper, only a 3-drop, Vito will gain and drain 2 life and create a 4/3 vampire white and black vampire creature token right there. So really good stuff. Campbell will also, whenever we create a token, it'll gain and drain, and then Lunar Convocation will gain and drain. you starting to get the idea. Everything synergizes down the line right there. 4 Rottenmouth Kings, 6/6. Then when Rottenmouth Fire enters the battlefield or attacks, put a blight counter on it. Then for each blight counter on it, each opponent loses 4 life unless that player sacrifices a non-land permanent or discards a card. Extremely useful right there. It goes from bad to worse when Rottenmouth comes out. There is a huge threat on the board, and you've played him cheaper and essentially got a bonus for throwing all of those sacrifices away. All of that stuff you're throwing away, the gain and drain, all those tokens and stuff like that. You're going to have so much fodder. You're going to have treasure tokens, map tokens, all kind of stuff to throw away to get him out as quick as possible. And then we're finishing up with a Invasion of Tolvada, 1 black, 1 white, Orzhov colors, 3. It's a 5-drop. Enters the battlefield, return target non-land permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield. I generally want to target Rottenmouth for that ability because they're going to want to kill Rottenmouth, or maybe we discarded him with Bitter Triumph or he died. We bring him back and we bring him back deadly. It is very, very threatening right there. It is just, it's bad. No matter who we bring back, able to play that at the 5-drop right there is really good. Then, of course, you have the Broken Sky, which, of course, creature tokens you control get +1 and have lifelink, which is extremely effective if we flip this by doing 5 damage. At the beginning of your end step, create a 1/1 black and white spirit creature token with flying. So both sides do feed into it very nicely, and Rottenmouth can get out effectively there. So this is a fun one. I had some fun with it. It took a little bit in there, but it is eating up Diamond 3 right now. Got us pretty good. I like it. I think it's a good one. And I really like this. I really like the synergy between a lot of these things. I like the synergy between Campbell, Skrells, and Lunar, and I like the synergy between Rottenmouth and Vito right here. I think those are actually really made for each other because loading the board and then sacrificing and getting the triple sacrifice off with Rottenmouth, you're getting a discount and a bonus. So love that. As far as the statistics go, 22 creatures altogether, 9 vampires, decent amount of vampires, decent amount of humans. 5 advisors, 4 clerics, 3 demons, humans, elementals, nobles, pirates, snakes, 6 instants, 6 enchantments, 2 battles, 24 lands altogether with a 3.0. It is standard. So what do we call? We're going to call this one. I guess we'll call it Vampotoke. That's a fun name, huh? As far as everything else goes, lands, 2 Cavern of Souls, choose Vampire or Human, Restless Fortress for the gain and drain, Concealed Courtyard, and Caves of Koilos. Caves of Koilos is a good way to deal damage to you in case you do gain life, but haven't lost life for Lunar Convocation, so it's good to have that in there. 7 plains, 8 mountains, sideboard, Case of the Uneaten Feast, Get Lost, Caretaker's Talent if you want it, if you want the card draw. You certainly could. If you wanted to do Caretakers instead of Teyza, I'm not mad at you, but I kind of wanted to play with Teyza. I don't think I've ever played with her. And maybe a Coiling Rebirth. You can gift a card to someone and return target creature to the battlefield. Then if it was promised, you create a copy. So that's not a bad one if you do Coiling Rebirth. Oddly enough, a Coiling Rebirth, it shows a Phantom Snake skeleton here. You could do that on Rottenmouth as well, and you would get a token copy, which would be really cool in addition to the other one if you wanted to gift. So not a bad idea. It doesn't work on Legends, and I have a lot of Legends in this deck, so I wasn't 100% sure I wanted to invest in this one, but 1 copy in the graveyard is not a bad idea for your pleasure. That's what we're looking like on this fun little Orzhov deck. I hope you like it. Let's get into the game. I've been playing a lot of Orzhov. I hope you like it. Let's try to make our last attack on Mythic. I'm kind of bored. I don't know if I really want to push all the way to Mythic. We're starting the play queue yet. Starting the standard play queue, and let's get it going. Be sure to leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear from you. Well, we're trying a lot of things. We're trying to make it work. Oh my God. Becky, look at her green-white mutate. It wasn't Scutate, was it? I'll be upset if it was Scutate. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to stream a little earlier, Cookies. I've been being lazy and streaming late, and I don't know why I've been doing that, but I gotta stop. He's probably gonna nuke it. "16 months in a row, Cookies. Can you believe it? Who'd have thunk it?" Oh, look at this guy. Tempest Angler. The Angler Dangler. Persuasive King. Yeah, you like Hive? Thank you. Thank you, Cookies. You like my ears? They look even better on this model. Wouldn't you say so? I just had to stream early today. Had a rough day. I'm sorry to hear that, Chris Chaos. Nobody should have rough days. Oh my goodness. Dream of Lunar Convocations. Rottenmouth King right here. Shall we Rottenmouth King him again? Let's do that. Let's push him. Blight. That way, when I sacrifice the next Rottenmouth, I can sacrifice a bunch of stuff and combine it with Veto. That's the idea behind this. You're going to create an Otter, which is exactly what you think it is. Do, 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 do. He's gonna probably push full aggro here, and whoever Veto tries to block, he'll pump. And everyone else will pump. That's gonna be, that would be 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus 3. Fuck it, we'll see what happens. He's got a fucking, yeah, he's got something like that. He's got a pump. Yeah, I figured as much. Oof. And he's dead. Didn't even let me get my combo off. Didn't even let me get it off. I couldn't even get off, guys. That's terrible. I hate not being able to get it off. Let's try it one more time just to make sure we're tuned in here. Dream of Lunar Convocations. Garrick. Concealed Courtyard, Squirrel's Herv, Gerber. Alright. Squirrel's Herv will very quickly fill out for Rottenmouth King here. Swift Spearow. Is he gonna pump? Is it pump and dump? Yeah, he's gonna pump. Let's do Campbell first. Let's see what he's got here. Garrock, Wild Speaker. Oh, he didn't have any more pumps. Is he gonna sweep? He can't sweep. Fine, Ladger. Okay. I get one of those tokens too, because he's not paying attention. We do that. We do this. Push him in. Boom. Nice. Robert J, I've watched you posted videos, had a lot of trying to find these, never call live stream work cube great through. Welcome to the show, Robert. I'm glad you're back. Welcome to the internet. Have a look around. He's probably gonna pump on the Swift Spear. That's okay. Might of the Meek. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Scales hard. Zavalda. Flatmouth King. No attacks. Campbell's always been good, and I've said this for a while. I've been a Campbell fan from day one. He's always been good. Come on, play out, bro. Oh, he didn't have it. He didn't have it, boys. He took 4. He's gonna Monstrous Rage that. Gain and drain. That's now trampling. There we go. I think that means that I win. When he explodes like that, it usually means that I win. Boop, 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 boop. Got a lot of new stuff here, huh? Alright. Let's go to... We want to try it in the big time? Ricky Big Time right here? We'll try it in Ricky Big Time. We seem to have it tuned in quite enough. Seem to be dialed in. Not a great opener. Still not a great opener. We'll be okay. Keep. We'll drop Squirrel's Hergerber. Guess we're playing mono black. You finished Dungeon Mesh? What'd you think of Dungeon Meshi? Do you watch subs or dubs? Are you upset that I asked you that? I have to say, I watched some dub and it wasn't bad. I feel like dubs are unfairly maligned. Sub was good though. Senshi? Really? Marcel is, to me, is one of the funniest characters ever. I watched both. To be honest. Squirm and Emerging. Player mills 4 cards. Bellarat. Oh, there's the Atraxa Grand Guitar. Okay. You can cast Squirm and Emergence to get the Atraxa out, but I'm going to immediately kill the Atraxa. I like Senshi. I like Marcel better. I like girl failures. She's a sapphic girl failure. Right up my alley. Squirm and Emerge. Yay, he did it. Yay. Yay, he did it. Everybody congratulate him. Lord Gypticus, the Flipticus, the #1 Kipticus. Yeah, we needed bunny luck tonight. Boom. Is this going to be a wipe? He's going to do a Sunfall or something like that crazy. I love the creator. They did the interview with the mangaka, and they were like, "So, is whatchamacallit in Marcel and Fallon, they're lesbians, right? And also Laos is autistic, right? These are all things that have happened, right?" And they were like, "I don't know, man. Just watch whatever you want it to be." They were so fucking tired. It's whatever you want, man. I don't know. Sure, yeah, why not? It was pretty funny. The world's your oyster. Whatever you want. I don't know. It's about eating monsters. Sure, yeah, yeah. Everyone's gay and autistic. Why not? Yeah. This is a pretty funny response overall. I think everyone was surprised because people knew Izitsumi from the memes, but she's really mean at first, and then she gets better, you know. Well, they're forgotten. Discard a card. Greywater. Well, people were like, "Oh, why isn't Itsuzumi nice?" I'm like, "You haven't met cats?" And she's gonna be a tsundere. Like, come on. You guys never fucking watched anime or don't know what cats are? Come on. What are we talking about here? You know? It's a cat ninja. Exactly. What's not the like? Jace, the perfected mind. Oh, yeah. My daughter's trying to move the cards on the TV. That doesn't work that way, unfortunately. You can't do it. Hey, what's up, Nukes? What's up, Nukes' wife? Exile a card from the graveyard. Will of the Forgotten. What is he gonna do? Discard a card. Get rid of a cut down. Is he gonna swing in? That's the real question. He is gonna swing in. I will absolutely take 13 damage. No blocks. Go that way. My turn. Campbell. Oh, damn. So what do I gotta do here? I have to lose life? How do I lose life? I haven't lost any life yet. There we go. I forgot. There's that. Alright, we got that guy. I got nervous for a second. I'm like, wait, why am I worried? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, MTG Hillbilly? The Nukes. We got the whole Nukes family over there. Thank you, Mars. Oh my goodness. Cookie's down bad for fucking Senshi. Dwarf. He's a great depiction of a fantasy dwarf. He really is. Good friend, honest, hardworking. I really like this show. Snow wouldn't watch it with me. She said I don't want to watch food manga and I don't want to watch dungeon manga. So she wasn't happy. She was not interested in any way. Hey, thank you, Stella Bravo. I felt like Bunny Girl today, so. Maybe it'll boost viewership. I don't know. There's no way of knowing these things. Perhaps, perhaps not. Boom. Vorshyla. Caretaker's talent. Sentient Chilchuk survivors that one of these men is a carefree, childlike spirit who wants to help his friends. The other is an alcoholic 503. The answer may surprise you. I do think the running joke of everyone treating Chilchuk like a child, despite the fact that he is like actually quite old, it is funny. Uh-oh. They got cookies. They got all the cookies money. They got every dollar Cookies has. That's it. They might as well just send the paycheck. Might as well make it out to fucking Arknights by Hypograbs or whatever the fuck it's called. They got every bit of his money, every dollar and cent. VTuber is gender confused? No, it's a girl. It's not gender confused. It's a girl. No. Alright. We'll wait to do something here. Caretaker's talent. He's gonna put that out. Uh-oh. I guess you draw a card there. He's gonna try to duplicate it right now. Wait, or is he gonna nuke? Herber's Ferjagurner, Gerber. So what do we need to do now? We need to... Have I gained life this turn? Yeah, whenever one or more tokens you control enters. Yeah, we did gain life this turn. Lunar Convocation. Dream of Lunar Convocation. He's probably going to nuke. He wants to run the nuke right now. Yeah. I knew he wanted to run the nuke. Put down Caves of Koilos. There we go. Nice. We like that one. Very nice. Jay, what's your thoughts on that Dustborn creature that's black, 6/6, and exiles all cards but 6 from everyone's decks? Doomsday Excruciator. I think it's amazing, and I think that everyone should play it all the time. I think we need a Doomsday Excruciator meta. I'm so happy we have demons coming back. That's bad. Oh my goodness, Cookies, good night. Thank you for coming, Cookies. I appreciate you stopping by. That's Chris Cast. That's what we're talking about. We were literally talking about that food, the Dungeon Meshi. Delicious in Dungeon. That's the show we were talking about. I watched it on my own. I normally watch anime with my Snow, my girlfriend Snow, but she was like, I'm over dungeon animes, and I'm over cooking animes, so that one does not appeal to me. And I was like, okay. Would go well with Ashiok, yeah. It'll go well with a lot of things. Mostly what I'm looking for is Snake Veto, though. Snake Veto is the way. Snake Veto is the light and the truth. Demand answers. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. I don't know what's happening here. Baron von Grimwater. Yeah, it's ridiculous. You can kill people very quickly with that deck. What's he gonna do? Early stream deals 2 damage to eat now. Oh, no. It is the early stream. The early stream and the late stream. Yeah, mono black is gonna go from bad to worse. That might be what I call the first mono black deck, is from bad to worse. Flick a coin. Is he gonna have a lightning bolt backup? He did. He had a delicious volcanic sprite, a delicious and refreshing volcanic sprite right there. Baron von Greywater. Boom. Pop. Chicka chop. What do want? Case of the Uneaten Feast. I'm not. I should be, but I'm relying on some other arcane bullshit. I should be doing that though. Delicious volcanic sprite. Boom. Demand answers. Boom, boom. Don't know what's going on with this deck right here. Lightning bolt. Boom. I can't seem to get a mana to save my life. This is a mono black removal deck, but I think we would call that a mono red removal deck. Snow takeover? Not yet. Not yet. No, she's not. Well, if I didn't get every card killed, or if I could play some other cards that I have to gain life, that would be really great. But unfortunately, he's killed every single thing that I've ever put down. So I do have methods to do that, but he has fucking brutalized everything that I have and has not let me. So yes, it would be useful to have that card out specifically to trigger what I need to trigger here, but he has so far swept or burned everything possible. So I don't know what's going on here. Hey Mickey, you're so fun, you blow my mind. Hey Mickey, pop pop. Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be, we're going in black, ultra. We're going ultra drain black, yeah, for sure. J Hero arc. I can't change what I am, which is a villain. A villain. Is he just AFK? He's mad he didn't get any blue mana or something? What's going on here? I didn't get any I barely got any black mana. I still did it. Buggy man, 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 This dude unplugged this whole internet. Brent McGeorge just subscribed. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the internet. I don't know if I'm supposed to announce it yet, but I will say, hypothetically, there is early access in like 2 weeks. I've heard from rumors. I've heard rumors that there's early access in like 2 weeks. That's what I've heard. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that. Oh, mythic rare. Oh, look at that. Lotus ring. Wow. That sure is a card. That sure is a card. I really like the idea that, you know, if you had done a heinously evil thing, at what point in time does time kind of, you know, the old saying, time heals all wounds? Well, at what point is that actually true? If you had done a heinously evil thing, you know, obviously 5 years ago, people might go, oh, wow, that's really new. But what if it was 5,000 years ago and you hadn't done anything since then? Would you still be considered heinously evil? I don't know. Brings up questions of morality, which I rather enjoy. Yeah, it's you know, we like our dark heroes, you know, in a way, so. At the beginning of your step, if you gained life this turn. Let's try to put out Preacher of the Schism. Let's get that counter spelled out right away. There we go. Let's get that out right away. $5,000 years of isolation. That's what this Lich went through. 5,000 years of isolation. Is that enough? You know? Yeah, that's kind of the question. And the legend remains of the Dark Lich in the tower, but that's about it. I figured sometime he's in Topor. He's kind of in Topor. He's not really functioning at a high level. He's just kind of insensate. And that's part of the problem. He's starting to lose himself a little bit, you know? And sometimes you got to lose yourself in the music. You own it. You never let it go. Oh, you only get one shot. Not miss your chance to flow. He's going to play knockback. There we go. All right. Boom. Submit. Boom. Boom. Insane in the membrane. Yeah, I did midweek. It was fine. It certainly wasn't midweek magic, I'll tell you that much. Let's do that. What do you think? Is he just going to do counter spells from here on out? Yeah, he sure is. He sure is, boys. Oof. That's it. Yeah, that's all he's got. That's pretty much the only plan he's got here is the counterspell stuff. It takes about 15 years. Concealed Courtyard. Let's try Bertram. Three steps ahead. Wonderful. Great. So this guy's just doing this. This is where we're at right here. We've got NBC, huh? NBC Universal. Nothing but counters. Teferi. Very nice. Puts a Pilgrim guy down. Okay. Skrelv's Hive. Or should I Tovaldo? Let's Skrelv's Hive it. Beto Fanatic. Zots. Counterspell. Where is it? Where are you at, Counterspell? Get lost. Boom. No attacks. Freebooter I don't need. Put that down. Boom. I don't know why they exist. It's hard to say. It's hard to say why people do this. I guess they feel like it wins well. Get lost on Skrelv's Hive. Very nice. No blocks, I'll take it. Boom. Tessa, Oliphant Oligarch. Very nice. Let's do this one. There we go. No attacks. Investigate. The Investigator. He does like stuff like this. He does like the slow game. I don't. I like gain and drain. Done. Caretaker's Talent. Very nice. Draw cards. Very nice. Create a thingy. Very nice. So he's got enough to counterspell. Let's put down Baron von Bertram right here. He's got enough for 2 counterspells. There we go. And then we'll do Invasion of Tovaldo. Sacrifice. Who do I want here? Lunar Convoke. Baron von Bertram. 1 or more tokens you control enter. Create a black vampire. Let's do Veto. Fanatic Baffles. Let's do no attacks. And let's do enter. Oop. Yeah, theoretically he's got a win con with Teferi. Theoretically. After 20 minutes. Yeah, I definitely prefer Ash Lizzie's style of playing, even though she is responsible for Simic cookies. She will fucking... She is not trying to sit there for 3 hours. She will bang her head on the table and she will push. It's good stuff. Boop, 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 boo. Boop, boo, doop. Boop, boo, doop, boop, boo, doop. I just want this to be over, so. Create a fish. Draw a card. That creates more. Boom, 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 boom. The spirits get bigger. Boom, 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 boom. And then they're enough to kill me because I just want this to be over already. That was just a really complex version of that one. Yeah, that was liquid sleep right there, guys. I'm sorry. That was absolutely just Dramamine. Not Dramamine. What's the other stuff? That was just pure, unadulterated boring. I do apologize. That was pretty boring. Ops goes first, and I got a heavy hand. I'm going to mull this one because I feel like we don't really have much early going in. That's a little bit better. We'll keep that. We'll drop the Schism because I feel like that's the better engine there. He's going to play Bandit's Talent. Probably. Oh, Caustic Bronco. I'll kill you right away. Skrell's Hive. Oh, Rakdos. That's Rakdos stealing. I love it. You love to see California stealing. California stealing. Frankie Four Fingers. Bro, this guy's got a thief name. This guy's has a full-on fucking... Hey, it's Frankie Four Fingers. He's got a full-on fucking sneak thief name. And he's running a thieving deck, bro. It doesn't get much better than that. I'm sorry. Don't. We pop the Magic Dragon right there. We lose the life so we can get the effect off. Oh. Convocation, do your thing. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's a reference to Snatch. Dude, my Lord mercy, I have not seen Snatch in a long time. Heavens to Betsy, it's been a minute since I've seen that movie. Oh man. Well, was he a thieving gangster? Because if so, that's a good reference. Yeah, that's the guy with 4 fingers that's on the cover of the Snatch. Yeah, stealing stones is hazardous to your health. Oh, 3 damage. Boom. Okay. And the Virtue. Boom. Okay. Veto Fanatic. Lots. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Harvester. A lot of stuff there. Freebooter. Creature of the Schism. Bango. Play Virtue Persistence, man. It's a good idea. It's a good idea that'll 100% work. Yeah, there you go. Boom. Creates token. He can bring back Hungry Dinosaur here. Trumpeting Carnosaur will work, but I don't think it's enough. He pulls in Carnosaur, Harvester of Misery. Sweeps him. What else has he got? Good game? Yep. He's out of there. Alright. Oh, he did pretty good with this for tonight, guys. I'm going to be honest. Did pull it around quite a bit. Once it gets going, you just got to kind of have to play the cards out as you want them. I think we played pretty good. And we ended up positive. 60% or so. We really got racked out there at the end, which kind of sucked, but yeah, that's too bad. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I like it. I think probably the only changes I would make, maybe in the long term, I don't know. I don't know how useful Teza is. Teza might not be the best one for us right here. We might reduce her down, knock her down to 1. She's a fun one, but she's not super great. But everything else works quite well together, I think. So overall, pretty fun deck. Vampire tokens, you know, you have a good time with it. I've been Jay Villain. You've been great. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.